A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 16, also the start of part 2. So I woke up at 6:45 and what's in my bowl today? Well, it's not Shreddies today, it's Cocoa Pops and Rice Krispies. Yes, we're running low on those right now, so best get them eaten as fast as possible. And then I turned on the TV. Mugshot bears! Anyway, that was a mugshot. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a cheese sandwich, a banana and 2 bonbon biscuits, which is a solid 9 out of 10, pretty good. And then I had chips. Yeah, so I had lunch and now I'm eating chips. Why? Anyway, so I ate that and then it started to rain. Had been looking like summer for the past few days and was going to stay like that, but now it just ruined it by raining. And then we're stuck in the cycle. It's sunny and then raining, sunny and then raining. That's what it is. That's UK weather for you. And then at 5 o'clock I had sausage pasta, I think. Yeah. And then I had an orange chocolate Malteser bunny. Yeah, I ate the ears off. No, I ate the head off. Oh no, I ate the bottom. Nevertheless, I ate the bunny. So, yeah, it was delicious. Chocolatey orange. Nice. And then I got a real treat for you. I'm going to show you my art book. So, I done some paintings on that avocado. I did a pencil case. That's a pencil pot. And then I done a pencil pot in bleach. I done Sgraffito, which is like covering it in black paint. And then I've done this Vanitas, which is a skull painting. Did some old pastels, Tom Brown that is. Pretty good. And then more avocados. That's what I got the image from, an avocado. Here's the headphones. So, yep, here's the same place I took the photo. Now the headphones are green. Here's the rough sketch. There's the draft painting. And here's the finished painting. I added some bits to it and now it looks more realistic. And then here's what I'm currently working on, a clay pot. So that's all the art for you. Hope you like it. My steps for today and see you tomorrow for day 17. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 17. So I woke up at 6:45 today, like usual. And then at 7:30 I had Cocoa Pops. Well, it's a Tesco's version called Cocoa Snaps, so I had that. And then I went for a walk, lovely sunny day, time for a walk I suppose. Yeah, getting some fresh air you guys. And meanwhile I had a fruit shoot. Yeah, cheap and nostalgic as well, so yeah, had a drink of that. Then along the way I found the TV just sat outside on the grass. Well, that's free TV for you, just need a plug and you'll get that right in. Yes. And then at 12:30 I had a ham sandwich with 5 apple slices. Yep, there we go, no biscuits today, unfortunately. And then I played some Roblox after that. Yes, go play some Murder Mystery 2. And then the weather, cloudy. Yeah, it's alright I suppose, no rain today, so that is good. And then, dinner has arrived. When I say dinner has arrived, I didn't make it, because tonight it is a takeaway. So tonight we had the Chinese, so we got chicken balls, rice, prawn crackers, a spring roll, and this stuff I don't know the name of. And then I had a nice bath at 7 p.m, got nice and clean. And then looking at my hair right now, it looks pretty messy. I'm going to need a haircut before school starts because I want to look smart. Yes. My steps for today and see you tomorrow for day 18. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 18. So I woke up at 6:45 and had something different for breakfast today. Today we had crumpets, so here's me putting them in the toaster and cooking them. Here's 6 crumpets. I had 2, my brother had 2, and then my other brother had 2, so 6 crumpets. Woohoo. So those were nice. Haven't put enough butter on them though. It does look like there's no butter on them. And then I opened up the laptop and went for a walk. So at 10 a.m, no actually 10:30 I went for a walk. Look at the lovely scenery out here. Lovely. And then I got home at 11:30 and looked at the sky. It's looking like summer, And then for lunch I also had something different. So it's waffles and beans apparently. So yeah, here's me eating the waffle. Nice. And then I hoovered my bedroom. Ignore that little piece over there. Just go put that on the bed from now on. So yeah, here's me hoovering it. And then at 6 o'clock, I had steak stir fry. So with vegetables and steak, obviously. And then I had a dumpling that came out the oven. I just had it after I ate my meal, so it was nice also. And then at 6:30, Jaffa Cakes returns! Yes, we missed you, Jaffa Cakes. Welcome back. It's been a while since I had you, and now you're back. Woohoo. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 19. A day in a life when it's the summer holidays. Day 19. So I woke up at 6:45 as usual, and today on the bowl we have Cocoa Pops. Yes, those are very chocolatey, by the way. Nice. And then I turned on the TV, turned on laptop. Let's get the party started. Well, not really. Mugshot! Ah! Okay. And then I started this back to school, planning, which I'm going next Monday, apparently. So, must get the planning done, what am I going to buy, etc., etc. And then I made some lunch, so here's me making some ham sandwich for my brothers. And also cut some apples, 5 apple slices. And then I took my bowl out and washed it. Nice. Put it on the draining rack, and it's all done. All clean. Lovely. Yes, there you go. And then also I cleared the apple core as well, so everyone's clean. Yeah. I mean, everything's clean. And then I spotted along a day in the life when it's Christmas holidays on my laptop. Very fascinating. And here's the list I've been writing on. So we got glue sticks, pens, sharpener and rubber. So I have plenty of pencils, so I don't need that. And then I put my colouring pencils in my old pencil case, which I'm getting a clear pencil case on Thursday/Friday. I don't know when Amazon's going to deliver it, but I will get it this week. And then I put my Chromebook away after I charged it up, and then shut the door. Also put the Apple Watch charger in it. And then I looked at the sky. It was raining. I didn't go for a walk today because it was raining. Yeah, that. And then I waited patiently for my dinner. I wonder what it's going to be today. Well, today, you're going to find out, it's halloumi and tomato bake with bread. Nice. So yeah, here's the halloumi. And then at 6:30, I had a chocolate biscuit from Lidl. Yes, it comes back finally. Yes, there we go. And then I listened to some music. This is If You Tolerate This, Your Tune Will Be Next by Manic Street Preachers. Favourite song of all time, so I say myself. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 20. And also I spotted something. Ready? 10 minutes on TikTok now. Should I do a day in the life that lasts about less than 10 minutes? Leave me in the comments. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 20. Also the extended version, so enjoy it. So I woke up at 6:45 and I had a lovely bowl of Cocoa Pops. Nice. Yes, chocolatey as always. You make me proud. And then I spotted my brothers watching my day in the lives. Weird, but holiday well, I guess. Yeah, I allowed them to watch it. And then I turned on the laptop, turned on TV. Let's get the party started. And while the sun is blaring in my face, woohoo. So I loaded up my laptop. Look at the campfire in that. Lovely. And then Opera GX, you legend. Open it up. And then edited my fandom for a day in the life, obviously, because, put the dates in, everything. You can also check it out on my fandom post if you like. And then the sun was shining bright. And Kieran Miller has gone out to play. Well, got my shoes on first of all before I go out and play. Well, actually, I'm not going out to play. I'm going for a walk. Brilliant. So I attached my keys to my trousers and let's go. Yes, here we go. We set off on the walk. Lovely. So I set on the field. Lovely scenery right there. I love the gentle breeze blaring in my face. I don't know if that makes sense. And then I embark by going up the hill. Very exhausting. And then I spotted a trolley? What? Alright, if someone has this trolley, please return it to the local supermarket. You could. Well, just return it, alright? Return it to your local return it to our local supermarket, folks. And then I must take a break, so I sat down on the bench and been walking for nearly an hour with nearly 5,000 steps. Lovely. And then I got back home and saw my parcel arrive. So here we got like see-through pencil case. These could be very useful because I'm starting exams next year. But I obviously don't need that many pencil cases, so I'll just save them even if I lose them. And then I made some lunch, so here's me putting the ham on. And then here you go. Ham sandwich with bourbon biscuits and an orange. Lovely. And then I sat down in my front room for a little bit, you know, watching some TV. And then I did some chores by wiping the table, so that's good. Yes, because it was so dirty. And then here's the final results. Did I do an excellent job? I think I did. Look at that. All lovely and clean. There we go. How nice. And then I watched a movie, I think it's called Just Married, I think. I can't show it because of copyright reasons, but I did watch it. And then after the movie ended, I put some clothes away. Here's the socks, and there's the t-shirt. Shut the wardrobe drawer, thumbs up for me, good. And then at 6 o'clock, I had a smoky brisket sub with a dumpling. Well, that's a very good combination, but go ahead. And then I washed up my plate and it was all sparkly clean. Look at that, yes. And then I had a chocolate biscuit from Lidl on the trampoline, I know. I eat at random places, guys. My steps of the day, and I finally hit 10k, yes. And see you tomorrow for day 21. Yay! A day in a life when it's the summer holidays. Day 21. So I woke up at 6:45 just as usual, and then I went downstairs, got my Tottenham Hotspur robe on and ready to go downstairs. So, yep. And then I cooked up some toast for my younger brother, and meanwhile that's cooking, I made the cereal for me and my older brother. So today we got Cocoa Pops, pouring them into the bowl, very fun. And then I did some milk, and my brother had multigrain hoops, by the way, not Cocoa Pops. And the toast was ready, so I put it on the plate, got the butter ready, spreaded it over the toast, and then, yeah, cut it up. So I put the spoons in the bowls, and here's me laying them out. So, multigrain hoops and toast. Also got some Cocoa Pops, look at that. Oh, yes. Chocolatey as always. And then I went upstairs to turn on the TV. Turn on the laptop, turn on my brain, and so many things I could turn on. Turn on Roblox, turn on my hard drive, turn on the sun, and turn on Opera GX, the best gaming site there is. And then I went for a walk. Just love a walk, you know. Yes. And then I walked up the field. You know, it's scenic, isn't it? Like seeing the trees and greens. Here's me on the walk. There we go. And then when I got home, I made a ham sandwich at 12:30. Just a ham sandwich, no fruit, no biscuits, just ham sandwich. Wow, that's weird. And then I relaxed for a little bit, because I had nothing to do. Well, I did watch a movie called Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days, but yeah, that's it. And then I did water, and then put it down. There we go. And then for dinner tonight, we got chili con carne inside a jacket potato. Yes, brilliant combo right here, and recommend. And then at 6:30, I had a raspberry yogurt. So here's me tasting the yogurt, nice. And then I opened up Roblox again and played it for the rest of the evening. Hooray! Yay! My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 22. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 22. So I woke up at 6:45 and went downstairs for breakfast. What do we have? So we got Cocoa Pops. It is delicious. Ate it up. Good for you. And then I turned on the TV and turned on the laptop. And mugshot. It's a mugshot. And then the sun. Well, there wasn't any sun, it was cloudy. Clouds were blocking away. And then for 12:30, I had a weird combination of crumpets and Pringles for some reason. Yes, what a weird lunch combination, as crumpets are breakfast food, and Pringles shouldn't really go with crumpets, so yeah. And then watched some Johnny English, look at that. I like spy films. And then I turned on the PS4, and played some games for a while. And then I tidied my bedroom for a little bit, which was good, while working on the journal. So here we go, I'm working on a new diary for September 2023, so here's me planning it out. Good for you. And then at 6 o'clock, I had tuna lasagna with a garlic bread. Fancy. I like that. And then I had a blackcurrant juice. I missed you. You returned. The Lord and Saviour's returned again. Blackcurrant. Well, not orange juice, but blackcurrant. And then at 7 p.m, I had a very weird mandarin, I think. Yeah. I never had it before, and when I tried it, it was very nice. And then I was obsessed with Jim Daly, so I watched the 92 English football song that just released, premiered this afternoon. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 23. Yeah! Day in the life when it's the summer holidays. Day 23, also brother's birthday, so happy birthday, brother. So I woke up at 6:45, and guess what I had? Cocoa Pops. Yes, you kind of guessed that, because, yep, here's me eating the Cocoa Pops. Here's proof I actually eat the... Doesn't actually top up the orange juice, but blackcurrant juice is still top tier, so I'll give you points for that. And then at 9:30, I set off for my walk. So I walked up the road and then down the road. So that's how my daily walks goes. And then I spent 56 minutes walking today with 4,000 steps. So good job. And then at 12 o'clock, I had a ham sandwich with Texas barbecue Pringles from Lidl. Brilliant. Yep. And here's another shot for it. And then I had a blackcurrant juice in a glass. So yeah, in the glass. There we go. Yeah. And then I worked on a diary for a little bit, a journal, or whatever you like to call it. So I put the dates in and ready to work. Brilliant. And then at 5 o'clock, I had a burger, wedges and beans. You know why the beans look different? Because they're cheesy beans, so yeah, it's good. And then I had another cup of blackcurrant juice. Third of the day, I know. Here's me, and then here's back to the orange juice. And then at 6:30, I had a cake, so it's a chocolate tray bake. As I said earlier, it was my brother's birthday, so of course I have to have some cake. And then after that, I had a quick bath. So to get myself clean, obviously. And here's me after the bath. Hair's mess. Oh god, my hair's wet. Yeah. So I dried my hair off and then went to record this. So, yeah, happy days. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 24. Also, halfway there, guys. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Let the second half commence tomorrow. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 24. Also the start of second half, so let's get into it. So I woke up at 6:45 and had Shreddies today. Not Cocoa Pops, Shreddies today. So we had that. And then here's me eating it, and look outside. And then outside looks miserable, but I decided to go anyway on my walk. So here we go, walking time, activate. Nice. So I walked up the road, and then while I was out, I got the milk. Yes, I did return home, and I also got a Ribena. Nice. So yeah, I got home and had a ham sandwich and bourbon creams at 12:30. Nice. Pretty decent. And then I had the blackcurrant juice after that at 1 o'clock. Very juicy, so I say myself. And then at 2 o'clock, I made my bed. So here's what it started with until I put the duvet on. Here we go. Duvet goes on. And is that duvet? I'm not really sure. Anyway, so here's me making the bed. And here's the things I need to put on. So here's the duvets on, the pillows on. Ready. So ready for me to sleep in tonight. So good. And then I started on my artwork for year 11. So we got here a little like pattern, I think. And then dinner time. What am I gonna have today? Let's find out. Oh, look at that. It's roast turkey. So we had roast turkey, Yorkshire puddings, this courgette thingy, gravy, potatoes, and asparagus, I think. And then I had blackcurrant juice after that, walked up the stairs with it. Then at 7 p.m. I finished off my back to school list before I go out tomorrow to get my back to school items. Also getting my new shoes tomorrow, so that will be good. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 25. Also when I go out, so see ya. Day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 25. Also when I go to get my back to school equipment, so yeah, enjoy it. So I woke up at 6:45 and had Cocoa Pops. Yeah, I missed you yesterday, now I have you today. Lovely. Here's me in it, lovely. And then I went upstairs to turn on my laptop and turn on the TV for a little bit. And relaxed on the laptop. So yeah, here we go. Nothing else to say about that right now. Dell logo, brilliant. And then at 10 a.m. I got the bags ready because, as I said earlier, back to school shopping, need it. So yeah, enjoy. So I left the house at 10:15, I think, and walked down the bus stop. And then when I got on the bus, I looked out the view, ready to go to a place called Bromley. Pretty interesting, actually. Here I got to Bromley, and here's me carrying a lot of bags. So here's what I have for back to school items. Deutschman, I think. I got some new shoes as well. And here's me on the street. Yep. Outside CX. And got some DVDs. Lovely. And then I went to Sports Direct to get a new gym bag or a PE kit, because my one's pretty much ripped. So a new PE kit bag would do. And then I just browsed through some stores for a little bit, went through charity shops, got some more DVDs, and here we go. Meanwhile, I had a meal deal from Poundland, so we got a classic Scotch egg, we got a chicken mayonnaise sandwich, and for the drink, yes, fridge strawberry flavoured milkshake. Lovely. And then I got back on the bus ready to go to West Wickham to get some charity shop hunting. Meanwhile, I had some juice burst of fruit. So, yeah, it was strawberry and apple, I got it. And then I got back in the car at 3 p.m, got back home, and put all my items away. So brilliant. Yeah, here's the overview of what I had. So, DVDs are in that bag, and, yeah, here's me at home. So, look at all this. And then at 6 o'clock, I had chicken, chips, curly fries, and beans, baked beans. Lovely. And then for the dessert, sir, a chocolate chip cookie. Lovely. And here's my pencil case I'm going to be using in September. Yeah, so here's me filling it. So here's what's inside. Lovely. I filled that. My steps for today so close to 10,000. See you tomorrow for day 26. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays. Day 26. So I woke up at 6:45 and guess what I had? Guess it now. We had Cocoa Pops. Lovely chocolate tea. Just melts in your mouth, doesn't it? Yep, so I had that, and then I went for a walk after that at 10 o'clock. Well, up the road mainly. Nice. Good. Brilliant. And then I had a fridge milkshake. Yep, from Poundland. They only cost like £1, so bargain. So I walked for like an hour, and then I got back home at nearly 11 o'clock, as it says at the top there. And then at 12:30, I had a ham sandwich with 2 custard creams. Yes, I did miss the custard creams, now it's back. And then I saw this stupid little dog on my TV. As you know, his name is Doggy, and he is my acting dog. Anyway, so yeah, I saw him. Oh my god, look at his goofy old faces. Like, that's weird. Here I am at the park. And then I turned on the PS4 and played some games for a little bit. So that was pretty decent. And then at 6 o'clock, I had a lamb casserole. I had a little less lamb. It's alright, I guess. And then at 6:30, I decided to make some, what is it? Angel Delight. So it's strawberry mousses. So I had that. Yes, here's me after I fridged them for 5 minutes. Tastes nice. Here we go. Take a big bite. There we go. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 27. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 27. So I woke up at 6:45 as per usual, and for breakfast it was Cocoa Pops. Lovely. So I put that down on the table and ate it up. So yeah, that's good. And then I went for a walk after that at 9:50. Yeah, walked for about an hour or a bit. So just getting the fresh air. At 12:30 I had a ham sandwich and 1 custard creams. Because there were only 3 custard creams, so I shared one within my brothers. And then I created a new Plogon video, premiering it tomorrow I think. Yeah, just put that up for now. And then at 6 o'clock I had sausages, beans and cabbage mash. So that's nice. Yeah. And then I watched some TV for a little bit, and that was the end. Sorry if this was a short day in the life. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 28. A day in the life when it's some holidays, day 28. So I woke up at 6:45, and guess what I had? Yes, you guessed it, it's Cocoa Pops. My usual breakfast to go, so let's have that. Hooray! And then no walk yet, but I did run a bath for myself, so time to get clean I guess. Once I had my bath, it's time to play some Roblox. I did some role playing in a server and it was fun actually, yeah. And then at 12:30 I had a ham sandwich and 5 apple slices. You may have thought I did not go for a walk today. Well, think again, 'cause I did go for a walk. Yes, it may be a later walk, but yeah, a walk's a walk, so we had to walk. Yeah, that's good. And then I revived the Mighty Six by doing this poster. It will be coming out early 2024, so it's on my YouTube now, the announcement trailer. At 5 o'clock, no, at 6, I had Mediterranean couscous. Nice. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 29. The suspense is coming in. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 29. So I woke up at 6:45 and guess what I had? Cocoa Pops. Before you ask, we do have lots of Cocoa Pops in the house, so we have to get them eaten as soon as possible. And then I watched some TV for a few hours, and then at 12:30 we had tuna pasta with tuna and sweet corn. That's what tuna pasta is, baby. Yes. And then I got asked to babysit my brothers, so here I am, babysitting them. Meanwhile, watching some TikToks and watching some TV. And then at 3 p.m, I went for a test drive in a new car, so this will be our new car from now on. Nice. It's beautiful, so I say myself. And then at 6 o'clock, we had chicken, beans, and sweet potato mash. Nice. With a cup of water. Yes, I do realise I haven't been showing my drink for the past few days, but I've been drinking water, so here you go. Didn't get a chance to film the water, so here we go. And then at 7 p.m, I had this smooth fudge yogurt from Müller, I think. I think it's German, I'm not really sure. Anyway, I had the yogurt. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 30. Also, the final one of part 2. Part 4 will be coming out on Sunday, hopefully. So see you later. A day in the life when it's the summer holidays, day 30. Also the final one of part 2, so enjoy it. So here's me testing out this filter, and my face was Baby Groot. I love him because he's just so cute, isn't he? And then I watched the sun rise up in the sky, ready to start another day, with Cocoa Pops. Yes, we do have a lot of Cocoa Pops, so best to eat them all up in each day. And then I turned on the laptop, turned on the TV, and get ready to rock and roll. Yes. And here's me cleaning. Here's me cleaning out my keyboard, so it's now clean, look at that. And then I went for my walk. Yes, I didn't go for one yesterday because I was babysitting, so I went for one today. Brilliant. And then at 10 a.m, I had a Ribena on my walk, so it's Ribena strawberry. $1.25, that's expensive, but I take that, it's good. And then I got back home at 11 o'clock and turned on my laptop again and played some games. Wonderful. And then at 12:30 I had a ham sandwich and an apple. Brilliant. And so I ate it up, and then at 2 p.m. I worked on the new movie, Fixed and Good. So here's me working on Act 4, my voiceovers in it, so good. And then at 6:30, I had a kebab. So it's a chicken kebab with vegetables covered in beetroot, so yeah. And then at 7 o'clock, I had a cookie. Brilliant. I just love a cookie from Lidl. Yes, I got it from Lidl, by the way. My steps for today, and see you tomorrow for day 31.